Federal Republic of Nigeria. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming and God bless you. We are not going to be taking more than distinguished gentlemen and ladies of the Nigerian press. We welcome you all yet again to another press briefing on the activities of our great party, the Nigeria Youth Democratic Party, at the presentation of our Board of Trustees Chairman and Secretary to the world, at the time our nation is experiencing a drastic breakage of our nation's political values by the Buhari administration. We practically love to use this opportunity to inform the world that the NYDP carried out a fundamental research on personalities across the nation on who is best to be appointed the NYDP Board of Trustees Chairman. A responsibility position designed for individuals with integrity and dignity. And on this note, we found a man full of honor from the North Central Zone and have today decided to present him to the world. This appointment is coming at a time our party is recording its name in gold in history as we continue to search out more responsive individuals who will be supporting the NYDP move the politics of Nigeria forward as much as possible. Distinguished gentlemen of the press, we hereby present to you our very respected leader, father and mentor as our chairman of Board of Trustees. Ladies and gentlemen, Archbishop Sam Zuga. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the man we have decided to present to Nigeria as the first Archbishop that is appointed as a Board of Trustees chairman in any political party across the world. It means that he has made Guinness Book of Records using the Nigeria Youth Democratic Party. Archbishop Sam Zuga is hereby presented here today as the NYDP Board of Trustees chairman. This man is called Archbishop Sam Zuga. This man called Archbishop Sam Zuga has everything it takes to manage the affairs and activities as we move forward towards a positive 2023 general election where the NYDP is expected to take power in all the 36 states of the Federation and the center by the grace of God Almighty. He will be serving alongside a secretary from the northeastern part of Nigeria, two individual members representing the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria in a committee of 14 persons in general, meaning that the 36 states of Nigeria is broken into 6 geopolitical zones. And in that 6 geopolitical zones, we have 2 representatives that will represent the zone at the Board of Trustees level to join our Board of Trustees chairman and the secretary. As a political party with almost 150 million fan-based members online, needs a solid personality as Archbishop Sam Zuga because of the passion he has for the youths and love for Nigeria. He has continued to show since he returned to Nigeria after many years of sojourn abroad. Gentlemen of the press, we like to use this privilege to present a certificate. First, we'll present a letter. We'll present a letter, official letter. Then we also present the Award of Excellence. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Nigeria Youth Democratic Party, we present the official letter for Archbishop Sam Zuga to stand and represent Nigerian youth as the Board of Trustees chairman. Congratulations, sir. And also for that, officially we are presenting to you your official certificate of appointment on behalf of the NYDP. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen of the press. And also for providing jobs to Nigerians. This is a man who has decided to move Nigeria to the next level since he came back. And we have decided to make him the first man of the NYDP. On behalf of the NYDP, this is an award of excellence presented by me to Sam Zuga. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, before we provide the media the opportunity to speak to our new Board of Trustees chairman, I would like to say we want to move forward towards the trending issues of national and of our nation building in the areas of the CBN governor who approved the closures of cryptocurrency accounts in our banks across Nigeria without due consideration and consultation with players of the digital currency. We love to put this forward as a political party that the CBN governor is totally misplaced in such a decision and must retract that decision and call it back to status quo, because it is a criminal decision that stands as an irresponsible order by his office. The decision is a clear manifestation that the Central Bank of Nigeria is under a financial terrorist attack, and the terrorist should be seen as the CBN governor himself and must be discarded from the system to allow for a much more responsive agenda element to repair the broken values of our financial institution. So therefore, we ask the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, to with immediate effect sack the CBN governor, undermining his tenure in office. The continual stay in office of the CBN governor shall spell doom for Nigerian economy that has already entered recession without control for the second time since the governor became the head of the bank. So it means that the Nigeria Youth Democratic Party, therefore, is calling on President Muhammadu Buhari to please issue an official letter of sack to the CBN governor, because he remains a threat to our financial institution. We cannot continue to keep elements of distrust to hold very sensitive positions such as the head of the CBN when serious decisions in issues of employment creations are taken without consideration with experts. For us, the CBN governor doesn't have the financial inclusion education in digital currency to help build the sector and must be relegated out of the activities so that the employments can be created like it's done in almost all nations of the world. We cannot shut our mouths on the issues causing distrust in the market of digital currency in Nigeria, because we are the second largest cryptocurrency nation in the world, with a total value rolled towards job creations for our youths, as we have been saying over 3 months now. The NYDP designed an employment chart that will create up to 100,000 supplementary jobs using the financial inclusion of the digital currency, using the Zuga coin to be preferred. So therefore, will not allow the CBN governor destroy that privilege in any way. We again call on the leadership of the National Assembly to do the needful, to urgently invite the CBN governor to appear before it to explain why such a decision was taken without due consideration and consultation with stakeholders, as the case should be in terms of good governance and the respect for the rule of law. And we ask the National Assembly to ask Mr. President to remove the CBN governor from parading himself as the governor, or revert the decision or face the people. We have resolved as a people to do everything possible to call on President Muhammadu Buhari and the National Assembly to call the CBN governor to order by reverting the wicked anti-people decision or be removed as CBN governor. This decision to stop the trade of digital currency in Nigeria is not acceptable. It is a wicked decision that will cause our nation so much troubles, and we want to let the government understand that we are there for the people, and everything carried out as a policy must be people-oriented and not personal-oriented, as we have seen in almost every dealing with this administration so far. Nigeria belongs to all of us, and we must be considered in decision-making so that the policy cannot be overheated as it is already been. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen of the press, for finding time to a party that is moving Nigeria to the next level. I think the people in charge of that situation will answer that question when time comes. We want to concentrate on taking power come 2023. The issue of bandits is uncalled for. The reason why we have bandits all over the place is not because they are looking for amnesty. It's because the government has failed. Nobody will be a bandit when there's free education. Nobody will be a bandit when there's food on our table. Nobody will be a bandit when the government is doing the right thing at the right time. So when we take power, the issue of banditry will stop in 100 days. So it's not going to be an issue of granting unnecessary amnesty to somebody who you have paid money to become a bandit, whom you yourself have cost to be a bandit. So for us, it's uncalled for. Please.
My name is Omole Timothy. I write for Clarity.
In talking about the 2023 general elections in Nigeria, the only party the world is waiting for remains the Nigeria Youth Democratic Party, the NYDP, which you also are a member, or is a member. So when you use the word "if," it's like you are not on the same page with us. You help us use the word "when," because it must come to pass. On the issue of insecurity in Nigeria, like I said about the banditry, the reason why we have insecurity in Nigeria is because of bad leadership, disrespect for the rule of law, lack of care for citizens, no love for country. If you have love for your country, you will not involve in banditry or the issue of Boko Haramism and whatsoever. When the government does the right thing, creating jobs, providing education for the people, nobody will be available to be in Boko Haram. Nobody will be available to even go and steal. When you are being paid socials, who is going to now carry money that is not his? So all these will be a thing of the past when we take power come 2023. And for the issue of cryptocurrency banned by the CBN governor, why we are calling him to be removed. The reason why we are calling him to be removed is because he's not qualified to be there. Because if a political party is telling the world that we have an agenda to provide 100,000 jobs for Nigerian youth using the cryptocurrency coin majored with Zuga coin, and the next point, the CBN governor cancels activities of every bank account that has something to do with cryptocurrency, it means that they don't wish Nigeria well. What we expect the CBN governor to do is to invite the Nigeria Youth Democratic Party and say, this thing you have said about 100,000 jobs using cryptocurrency, tell us how you want to go about it. Let's harness the potentials in your dream. No government anywhere in the world has the right to stop the trading of cryptocurrency anywhere in the world. Cryptocurrency cannot be stopped even by one of the greatest banks in the world, World Bank, Bank of America, and Bank of England. So who is the CBN governor to say he wants to stop cryptocurrency? They cannot stop the Nigeria Youth Democratic Party. We are bent on using cryptocurrency to provide 100,000 jobs for Nigerian youths, and nobody is going to stop us. We are doing that because that is the needful. So please, one last question before we give our Board of Trustees chairman the privilege.
I thank the Nigeria Youth Democratic Party for counting me worthy of this service. I have not seen it coming. Just woke up and receive a call that I have something to do here. And I'm here to discover such gesture. As a result of it come accidentally, I will only have accidental words, and there will be so little. I heard the chairman talking about taking over. Now that I have been appointed as the Board of Trustee Chairman, I want to advise, because I'm here to advise. My job is to serve as the Chairman of Advisory Board. I believe that is the meaning of that Board of Trustees. If you follow somebody while driving, the person hit in a pothole or gallop, a wise driver will dodge that gallop. A foolish driver will hit inside that gallop. I want to let you understand that now that you want to take over power, you have to identify the potholes of the past leadership, what they have done wrong that you want to correct. The best way to solve a problem is to identify that problem. What have you identified?